It's Sunday night in Los Angeles, California. Time for the University of Mixed Martial Arts from Club Nokia at L.A. Live. I'm Rich Slayton, joined by Larry Landless and Donna Gonzalez to call the action in this three-round, 125-pound affair between Stefani Pogue and Kelly Vanhoy. Pogue on her way to the cage right now with a record of no wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw, fighting with JFM Boxing and Systems Training Center.
Yeah, she's a Cobb McGraw expert and MMA. She played college basketball at Alabama. She's been kickboxing since 2011. She's the 5th of 6 children. Lots of competition in her family, boy.
For sure. Yeah, you know, it's really great to see Stefani back in the cage. She's fought for us before. And going back to what we talked about in the other ladies match, when you have a height difference, sometimes it comes into play and sometimes it doesn't. Stefani's last opponent was a lot shorter than her, like her current opponent, and she was actually able to get the best of Stefani. So let's see if Stefani was able to go back and address that as she faces another short opponent.
Stefani standing 5 feet, 10 inches tall. Her opponent, Kelly Vanhoy, 5 feet on the dot, a 10-inch height advantage, also possibly a pretty big reach advantage as well.
Absolutely, and that's going to mean that Kelly needs to get inside and Stefani needs to keep Kelly at a distance in order for each of them to work effectively.
Stefani Pogue, very composed under pressure, ate some big shots when she fought against lethal Laura Salazar. Recently fought in Invicta fights, Laura Salazar did.
I was so excited to see her fight on the Invicta card.
Stefani Pogue stayed in the pocket there. Let's see what she does here against Kelly Vanhoy.
Her opponent, Kelly Vanhoy.
Can I just say I'm really impressed with both ladies' choice of old school rap walkout songs tonight. I'm enjoying it.
Exactly. It's, you know, rock and roll is my thing, but yeah, it's nice to hear this.
Nothing's better than 90s rap.
80s rap?
80s rap is up there.
5 feet of fury is Kelly Vanhoy with Millennia MMA from Nuevo, California, with 1 win on her record, a TKO last July against Elizabeth Rodriguez. Trains with UFC fighter Lorenz Larkin.
Not bad. And, you know, as a short woman myself, I got to say, never underestimate the smaller ladies.
This is not the woman to underestimate. Despite being caught with a body kick early in her fight against Rodriguez, she swept the legs, caught hold of it, got on top. Very new to fighting at the time, put her in a crucifix, threw some ground and pound. She might be small, but she has a high fight IQ.
And she sounds mighty. That is a very advanced position to end up in. The crucifix, that's nothing to shake your head at.
Yeah, she's a blue belt equivalent. She's got a good room with Romy and Batiste, so I know she's, you know, as coaches, but she comes from a very deep room of very experienced fighters.
I'm really interested to see which lady is going to take the fight into her own hands from the very beginning.
Let's get things started inside the cage with Salvador Arellano.
Our next fight is brought to you by Out Cold MMA gear, scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the women's 125-pound division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist. She steps into the cage with a record of no wins and 1 loss, 1 draw also. She stands at 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at 125.6 pounds. From Cincinnati, Ohio, Stefani Pogue. And her opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. She comes to this fight with a record of 1 win and no losses. Her 1 win coming by way of knockout. She stands at 5 feet 5 inches tall and weighed in officially at 125.6 pounds. Fighting with Millennia MMA from Nuevo, California, Kelly Vanhoy. Man in charge of the action, Mike Bell.
And a lesson in fact-checking, folks. Kelly Vanhoy at 5 feet 5 inches tall in the red corner. Stefani Pogue at 5'10" in the blue corner. This is the University of Mixed Martial Arts. It starts here.
That evens things up just a little tiny bit.
Just a little bit. Vanhoy, low kick early. Pogue looking to use that length.
I think that's very smart on Stefani's part.
Kelly Vanhoy ripping that overhand right, nearly misses.
Kelly looks really comfortable too.
Yeah, they both seem like they're not lost here. They know exactly what they're doing. They've been here before. Nice takedown.
That was very smart on Kelly's part. You got to grab those tall ladies and knock them down.
Another catch and trip here, similar to Vanhoy's last fight. Eats an uppercut on the way in.
Uppercut, yes. Well, she's not in the right position here. We need to, smaller girl needs to stay inside, get the angles. Nice with the knees.
She is doing enough to keep Stephanie at bay, though.
And she's smart to get the underhook as opposed to the overhook.
Absolutely.
Yeah, shorter person, there's another underhook on the other side. You can steer him with this position. Once you go with the overhook, you're gonna run into some trouble.
Just past the halfway point in this round.
She's physical. Definitely physical girl.
Vanhoy, inside kick, slips that head.
When she throws that kick, she has her hands down. She's looking right at it. She ate a short little jab. So
Yeah, you cannot grab your hands,
Yeah,
especially with somebody that can reach your face that easily.
That knee came a little high. Nicked her.
Strong right to the body. Action starts up again. 30 seconds left in round number 1.
The ref gave a warning for that knee. You know, when you pull the head down and you throw it, you're going to be responsible for that knee lands, and it happened to nick her in the face a little bit, so she could be penalized for that.
Kelly Vanhoy, very comfortable on the feet. Again, that inside kick slips the punch.
Wow, that was a pretty decent punch. It just came off the top of the board.
Kelly's really displaying some nice feet work.
Yes.
Very
Okay.
good movement from Vanhoy.
Striking was fairly even, believe it or not, with the takedown being in Kelly's favor. I'm going to give her the slight advantage on the decision at this point. I think I got another close round. Unfortunately, all my rounds have been close.
Yeah, I might agree with that. I think Kelly might have edged that round out just a little bit. I think she was a lot more relaxed and comfortable on her feet. Stephanie seems like she's still finding her rhythm.
Yeah, I think she needs to start doing more sidestepping as opposed to in and out.
Agreed.
She's got to move side to side and make her step in with a big step. That's the problem is shorter people will come in with that big step and then you just take the leg out from under them.
Yeah. I don't think Stephanie is utilizing her height and using those long steps like she really could.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on the movement of Stefani Pogue. She was out for 6 months with a broken leg recently.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Good to see her back in shape.
Well, she's not afraid of getting punched. She'll stay in there. She doesn't wince when the punches are coming at her. She keeps her eyes open, which is pretty hard to teach people to do.
Yeah, she's definitely game for a fight.
She's got a pretty good, there. That's the punch outside. Every time she throws that kick, her hands are down, and it's the third time she's ate either a jab or a punch.
Stephanie's really got to get low if she wants to finish that takedown against, Kelly's got to get really low if she wants to finish that takedown against Stephanie.
She's standing with straight legs. She's going to have no power to lift.
Not with somebody that much taller than you.
Yeah, once you grab.
Big overhand right from Kelly Vanhoy.
Wow. Well, she got an overhook there, which is she's kind of like cranking the elbow, which is smart.
That is smart. We've seen fights ended that way.
Yeah. Well, I've seen John Jones did it to
Glover Teixeira.
Glover Teixeira. Didn't end the fight, but actually hurt him. That knee is getting close to
Another
the head.
right there from Vanhoy.
And that knee is getting too close to the head.
Stefani Pogue stalking, taking center court.
Just like she did in basketball.
Stephanie's looking much more comfortable this round.
Those hands moving a bit more, especially those straight punches down the pipe.
Yeah.
Another big right hand from Vanhoy.
She's just jumping in to try and hit something now. And
We are seeing a lot less
Stephanie's
lateral movement here from the fighter out of Millennia.
Yeah, she's just trying to take a big jump.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I think cardio is becoming a little bit of a factor in this round.
Possibly, yes.
Strong body kick misses now in the clinch. Pogue pressing Vanhoy up against the cage. But a quick change of position here.
Whoa! Wow, that was a
right.
good one,
That
yes.
was nice.
That's the shot that's going to help sway a lot of decisions. Okay, based on that, like I said with that last cross, it seemed like she outstruck her.
You know, I'd love to see one or both of these ladies really pick up the intensity in the third round. I know that, you know, cardio might be a factor and they might be getting tired, but it's pretty even right now. And somebody's really going to have to take the lead and stand out and control the fight so that there's a definitive winner, because nobody likes those split decisions or hard to call fights.
And I just made it a split myself. I gave Kelly the first round. I'm giving Stephanie.
Yeah, I think.
So someone has to get in the driver's seat.
Yeah, I think Stephanie needs to come out and be a lot more aggressive and really use her striking and those kicks. And Kelly, when she gets her against the cage, she's going to change those levels and get down and take her down, because it seems like that's what she wants to do. Yeah.
She's too high. Her legs are straight. She's got no lifting power. She needs her legs for the lift.
Only 120 seconds remain in this 125-pound bout. Can Stefani Pogue use that distance and take it away, or will Kelly Vanhoy get back on her horse and take control here in the final stanza?
Her hands are down when she throws that low kick. There it is again.
Yeah, she is finding that uppercut right there.
I'm hope, you know, the coaches are wise. They would say, when she throws that kick, throw that punch. Especially if it's a low kick.
Vanhoy looking for that overhand right.
Well, it looks like she's trying to take your advice, forcing the clinch, but...
Yeah, I'm sure that's what her corner said in the round.
Well, little combo.
Stefani Pogue much more aggressive here in the final stanza. Kelly Vanhoy, strong base.
The head position, it's on the outside. She needs to get that head position inside if she wants to drop to the legs.
Yeah.
1 minute, Steph. 1 minute. Nice, there it is.
Kelly Vanhoy trying to find purchase here for a single leg.
She really needs to change those levels and get down low underneath her. And Stephanie's doing a great job defending it and hitting that body and just trying to take the wind out of her. I think that's what she needs to do in that position, because there's not a lot for her to do right there unless she's going to get a finish.
30 seconds left.
She's really got to take advantage
round.
of this.
She needs some serious ground and pound right now, because I don't know if she's good enough to win this round.
Stephanie utilizing that high guard, which is really going to keep Kelly down and not allow her to posture up or really get in any punches. Stephanie needs to work this position.
She might be fishing for a triangle.
She doesn't have control of her wrist, but yeah, absolutely, it was right there.
Yeah, omoplata she tried to hit at the end. Okay, this was, if we're going to call any round a tie, that round would be the tie. If I had to pick a winner,
it's hard. This one's a little bit hard. I think you can go either way.
I hate to be the judge. I'm going to swing with Stephanie on this one. Even though she got taken down, you know, Kelly didn't do enough from the top to show that takedown was worthwhile.
If you're talking about effective striking and aggression, Stefani Pogue really stepped it up here in that final round.
I agree.
Yeah. So
I think
we got 2 rounds to 1 on us.
Yeah, overall, I think Kelly might have it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what the judges say.
Split decision here in the announcer's booth. But we don't make the decisions, we just talk about them.
Batting 100 so far, so I'm going to, you know, I could stick my neck out a little bit farther, and I'm going to squeeze it out for Stephanie on that on a slightest of the night.
You know, we talked about that fight IQ from Kelly Vanhoy. Very slick, especially in that first round, was her striking and footwork.
Yeah. And then she stopped doing it. You know, like she kept throwing the kick and leaving her hands down. And I don't know if Stephanie was aware that there was something there, because she would just kind of swat a fist and hit her. And I don't know if by the third round, they said, hey, throw that punch. I would have told her, hey, she throws that low kick, you throw that punch. You throw it straight down the pipe and hit.
Vanhoy went for that same combination many times, that inside low kick, and then slipping that head back out of the range of the counter punch. Yeah. Pogue might have wanted to time that earlier, but still, fantastic performance. She was getting long, especially as the fight went on. Pogue improved round by round.
Yeah, I definitely give Kelly that first round. But here we go. Let's see what they got.
The judges' decision is in. Let's let's go inside the cage with Salvador Arellano.
After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. First judge scores a fight at 30-27. Second judge scores a fight 29-28. Third and final judge scores a fight at 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the red corner, Kelly Vanhoy.
Let's give it up for both these ladies. Kelly, come talk to me. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That was a really tough fight. That was a lot of back and forth.
That was a tough fight.
What is it?
No, go ahead.
No, please.
No, that's all I was just.
What is it that you think were you able to edge that out? Because we were actually all a little split back there. I had you. I just want you to know that. I had you. But what is it that you think put you over the edge?
It was a really, really close fight. I wasn't sure which way it was going to go. I just been training really hard, and I just wanted to come out and keep going no matter what happened.
She was definitely a tough opponent, and we really enjoyed watching you fight. There's a lot of people that came to support you. You want to thank them?
Yeah, just my family, my friends, my roommates, people from PF Chang's, JT if you're here, Lorenz and my coaches.
Give it up for your winner, Kelly Vanhoy.
Your winner by unanimous decision, Kelly Vanhoy.